actually accused myself so much, paid my own dowry, and convinced the whole world and the man himself that we were married.
You convinced the guy as well?
He lied to me, no Dubai, Kobe. That he came back from Dubai. I have all the chats. I said, okay. He came back from Dubai, but the events that were in the drive now 2004. This guy was fucking living in the village.
Let me tell you, men are wired to be providers. Yes, they are wired to be hunters. Our forefathers hunted. While the women stayed at home, they would go catch the bushmeat, bring it for them to cook. That is how men are wired. If you put a man in a woman's position, eventually they start feeling like they're not man enough. They are biologically wired that way. They will start feeling like something is unnatural. Eventually they will lash out. That is why, if you're going to marry a man that is not doing so well, make sure you understand that that man have the mental capacity to handle it until he can get up to par. That's all you need to do is help them get up to par. And when that happens, they have worked for it and they attain the position they should be in, they will turn around and appreciate you. But if you marry a man that doesn't have all those qualities and you think you'll be feeding them, one day they will bite your finger. That finger you're using to feed them, they will bite it. Eventually, they will resent you. They will feel less of a man because of you. They will start blaming you for their problem. You do not upgrade a man, okay? You can only help a man upgrade himself. However, I still maintain that it's not all about money. A man that has the qualities of a real man, the intelligence, the leadership, the wisdom, and all that. It's just that maybe they haven't attained where they want to get to. And they meet a woman who is already made. Is okay. But you have to understand that you must check for those qualities. Because that man will not come in and start eating your money. No. They will still strive to get to where they need to get to. The only difference is that you might help them in their journey. But if you see a man that will come and see it and be collecting, baby, give me 5,000 naira today, baby, give me this tomorrow. The minute they make enough money, they're going to leave you. They're going to resent you. Eventually, they will start getting angry. They will start demanding, they will start feeling entitled. They will start demanding the money. They're even going to see you as desperate. So you have to be careful. It's a thin line. Let me tell you, men are wired to be providers. Yes, they are wired to be hunters. Our forefathers hunted. While the women stayed at home, they would go catch the bushmeat, bring it for them to cook. That is how men are wired. If you put a man in a woman's position, eventually they start feeling like they're not man enough. They are biologically wired that way. They will start feeling like something is unnatural. Eventually they will lash out. That is why, if you're going to marry a man that is not doing so well, make sure you understand that that man have the mental capacity to handle it until he can get up to par. It's not like it can never happen. But if you marry a man that is not up to par, make sure they have the education necessary, the wisdom necessary, the intelligence necessary. That's all you need to do is help them get up to par. And when that happens, they have worked for it and they attain the position they should be in, they will turn around and appreciate you. But if you marry a man that doesn't have all those qualities and you think you'll be feeding them, one day they will bite your finger. That finger you're using to feed them, they will bite it. Eventually, they will resent you because they will feel less of a man because of you. They will start blaming you for their problem. You do not upgrade a man, okay? You can only help a man upgrade himself. Preferably, it's better for a man to already have their standing, have their grounding, know who they are, where they are, before getting entangled with a woman. However, I still maintain that it's not all about money. A man that knows have the qualities of a real man, the intelligence, the leadership, the wisdom, and all that. It's just that maybe they haven't attained where they want to get to. And they meet a woman who is already made. Is okay. But you have to understand that you must check for those qualities. Because that man will not come in and start eating your money. No. They will still strive to get to where they need to get to. They will still strive to land themselves. The only difference is that you might help them in their journey. But if you see a man that will come and sit and be collecting, baby, give me 5,000 naira today, baby, give me this tomorrow, that man is not. The minute they make enough money, they're going to leave you. They're going to resent you. Eventually they will start getting angry. They will start demanding. They will start feeling entitled. They will start demanding the money. They're even going to see you as desperate. So you have to be careful. It's a thin line. I'm not of the opinion that you can never be with a man that haven't, made themselves. I'm not of that opinion. But you have to be mentally prepared, and you have to make sure that man is also mentally prepared for that. Otherwise, there will be conflict eventually. When you're with a man, and let's say you decide to go back to school, and that man helped you to get to where you are, there's a difference, because believe it or not, he's part of your success. But a man that you just go and marry after you have made it, and that man is still struggling, no education, nothing, is going to be a problem. So be careful. Some of the things we're seeing today on social media is due to what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. The ones that are doing it as a way of getting into riches, they have no interest in marrying the woman or being with the woman. It's a business for them. So they will get in, deplete the woman, and move to the next. So be wise. The women have done it to men all this year, so women are not innocent. Sometimes they still just go for their money while they keep a boyfriend somewhere. So these things are both ways. I believe they're bad in both genders. So, but let's be careful, because there are men who seek out a woman gullible enough that they can manipulate to get what they want. And when the woman stops being a supply, problem starts. So everything that is happening, especially on social media, let it be a lesson. Don't just keep scrolling. When you see a story, especially true life stories, learn a lesson from it. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, may God bless you. Bye-bye.